Hey guys, I'm in a different place than I've ever been. I finally came to a lodge. It's called Sufi, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Sufi.
Sufi
Yeah.
Lodge. And we're right close to the Appalachian Trail by Dickey Gap, I believe, is the closest trailhead. Is that right?
Yeah,
Good.
And then Fox Creek is not too far from here.
right.
And then Partnership Shelter is a little bit further.
Correct.
But I would say that's the 3 road crossings that's closest to this hostel.
Well, we get a lot from Tees Road and Massey Gap too.
Massey Gap, okay, I didn't realize
Not
that.
as much, of course.
And from Elk Garden we pick up as well.
Oh, wow, okay, that is, I didn't realize you pick up that far away. Okay, and then how long is of a road ride back from Elk Garden to here?
30 minutes.
30, 20 minutes, okay,
Yeah, max.
okay. Now, they can see the name up on the wall behind me, but just tell me a little bit about yourselves and about what we've got here.
Well, Sufi is a meditative practice. It's supposed to develop and open up the senses of the heart. Because we believe you can't really ascertain truth with the physical senses. So your physical senses lie all the time. When you ascertain the senses of the heart, then you can begin to really truly see, smell, taste for the first time in many cases. So Sufis are actually the Muslims who everybody should know, but who everybody in the media and the government try to conceal because they don't want us getting along.
Okay.
So what you see in the news is mostly Saudi teachings and Saudi, Saudi doctrine, dogma, yeah.
Shouty
That
dogma.
is very ugly, and they reject Sufis. And we walk into most mosques in America, we're not welcome because we meditate.
Right.
That we're trying to expand our hearts, and that's not permitted.
Now, here, I see you got several rooms. One to my right is a private room, which is a queen bed or a full bed,
Yeah, it's a very popular room.
and it's got their own bathroom.
Private bath, right?
And that-
Private shower.
And that room right there, you told me off camera, would be like $100 for a couple,
It's
to
Right,
stay.
about that, yeah.
about
For a
$100.
couple, it's
Yeah,
under,
for 2 people. But, and then they got their own shower, and you provide the linen and the towels and all of that, I'm sure.
Yes, and an Epsom salt foot bath too.
Okay.
Don't forget that.
Okay, I didn't know that.
At
Okay.
500 miles, everybody's really happy to
Yeah,
send
they're
their
really
feet.
thrilled to get it.
We
I think more shelters, we welcome other hostels. To
We do a
provide
lot
that.
of taking care of feet out on the Appalachian Trail with Epsom salt and stuff like that. I see coffee and all to my right over here,
Yeah,
for the hikers.
That's self-serve, all you can drink when you're here.
and microwave, and the kitchen is over to my right.
Microwave, there's plates and
The
silverware.
kitchen I manage and I'm the cook.
Yeah, kitchen's
So,
off limits.
Kitchen's
and the
off limits to
pantry's
the
off
hikers, but
limits.
I cook for them if they need something in there. But what they have available to them is a tea kettle, so
Mhm.
if they have things they need to rehydrate. And then underneath the cupboard, there's dishes and they've got everything they need right here to work with. Silverware, dishes, you got coffee pots and teapots and you can make your hot water there. So I have a
Now, you-
microwave as well.
You're talking about cooking. Can they get a meal? Can they buy a meal from you that you
Yes.
cook?
No, we're
Yes.
kind of have a reputation for our food. She's an amazing cook.
We're a bed and breakfast, so legally I'm allowed to serve my guests breakfast, lunch, dinner, anything that they need.
Now,
I
is
can
that
cook
part
it.
of the $100 for the couple?
No, no.
Okay, that's what I said. So they understand.
Well, no, a hot breakfast
What's
is
included is a hot
with
breakfast.
that.
Hot breakfast is
Bed
included.
and breakfast, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
what would
cheese.
give me an example of what the breakfast would be?
Hot breakfast is gonna be either biscuits and gravy and eggs, or it's gonna be eggs and pancakes, or like this morning they had omelets and homemade biscuits.
Okay. And yeah, and I just ate one of the biscuits.
And I'm,
Yeah,
oh good, so what
Good
do you
biscuit.
think? I don't have
Good
to,
biscuit. Yeah, real good.
I don't have to sing my own biscuit praises.
That's great. No, that's great biscuit. In fact, I was telling your husband, I worked the fire department 30 years, and I was the biscuit guy and the gravy, red eye gravy that I made in the mornings for the firemen every morning. So I was used to making what we call cat head biscuits. When I saw that, and I said it reminded me of the biscuits we used to make at the fire station.
Well, Bonus had just left here trying to get a third biscuit this morning.
He did get a third biscuit.
He got one, oh.
Yeah, and
I
bonus.
try at breakfast. I try to fill everybody up. Some people have eaten as many as 6 pancakes, and then
It's pretty much all
bonus
the
got
eggs
his
you can eat because
third
Oh, wow.
we
biscuit
produce
because
the
the one of
eggs
the
here.
ladies didn't want theirs, and so
Yeah, because you got your chickens outside, so they're fresh
we do.
eggs.
We got
Right.
fresh
A lot of good
eggs.
fresh eggs. Now, there's several rooms in this building, and you can accommodate how many people if you were totally full?
Yeah, 9 total.
9 total.
Yeah.
So the 3 rooms up here can accommodate 2, each room.
Two?
And the ones in the back accommodate one each. So there's 3 private rooms in the back, but without, they all share the bathroom except for the one.
This one here shares your own bathroom here.
Right.
And then you've got one bathroom for the rest?
Well, there's
Two
2 bathrooms and 1 shower.
Okay,
Yeah.
2
And
bathrooms.
the shower's separate from the bathroom.
Okay, other than this bathroom here.
Correct,
okay.
correct.
Right.
And then you got a half bath, I see toilet,
We got 2 half baths.
2 half baths,
And a
okay,
shower and sauna in a separate room.
okay.
So people can be using the bathroom, getting cleaned up, and then they come into the
Go
shower.
back, right,
So the only thing you're doing in the shower is either a sauna or a shower.
right. And I saw the sauna, I asked him how many people use it, and you say maybe 10%. I
Yeah.
wonder why more of them don't use it, just because of the time restraint or what?
Probably. I think they're really tired when they get in.
Yeah.
They do their showers. And if we're full, which we're only full for about 6 weeks of the year.
Yeah, that's right.
During that time, we have so many people. So you have the 2 in that room that have their own, but then you have 7 people if we're full.
Yeah.
Using the shower.
Yeah.
So everybody has to shower first before somebody can sauna.
Yeah.
Because it's not fair if somebody's sitting there for an hour while everybody's waiting to shower.
And then you've got a meeting room or a gathering room behind you that's got the couch and chairs and all in
and the
there.
fireplace.
And a fireplace.
Right.
Or a firebox. Now, do you have a
Yeah.
regular fireplace or is that just a fire?
No, it's just a wood stove.
It's a wood stove with a glass front.
Yeah, yeah,
so.
yeah.
And then we have a meditation room too. Not too many people use that, but we just ask you to take your shoes off if you go in there.
Yeah, no,
But anybody's welcome in there.
and you got a resupply. I saw
Yeah.
you resupply. You got a good resupply.
Well, a small amount.
Well,
Most
enough to get
people-
what you need to get to Marion for sure.
Right.
Well, it often makes more sense to go to Dollar General because the prices are cheaper, and you'll pile several people in the car, so the shuttle doesn't.
And so you'll shuttle to Dollar General
Yeah, sure.
once a day,
Sure.
and is that a extra cost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it per shuttle or how do they?
$2 a mile, and however many can fit in the
Okay,
car. Because
good
that car will hold 6.
Okay, so if you got 5 people,
Yeah, it's
Then
pretty
it's worth
reasonable.
it to go to Dollar General.
oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and that's
If you
that's
got one person, sometimes it's worth it just to eat from the shop.
okay. Okay.
You know.
And if somebody wanted to get taken into Marion for whatever reason, you would shuttle that?
Yeah.
You
we'll do
provide
it.
that too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good deal.
There's 2 or 3 shuttle drivers in the area now.
Okay,
So thanks to me, I threw them some business, and they all like it.
okay. Well, guys, I have wanted to come meet y'all for about 3 or 4 years, and it just always running crazy trying to help hikers when I'm out here. But today was a very special day for me. I'll get emotional talking about it because when I met Bonus, I'd met Bonus down in the Hot Springs and only interviewed him for 1 minute and 38 seconds. Always wanted to see him again. Didn't know if I ever would see him. He walked out 2 hours ago, an hour and a half ago. And when I talked to him first, he said, I got my trail name. And I said, really? And he said, Bonus. And he told me some things off camera. I said, can I interview you again? Which I did. And if anybody's watching this, you want to go back and look at that interview that I did with Bonus because these are the people that gave him his trail name. And he is excited about that trail name.
Yes.
And I think if people go back and listen to his reasoning, they'll really enjoy that video.
He's got a good spirit.
He does.
It fits his
Very
personality
positive, very
well.
positive guy. Guys, I would just want to say to you personally, thank you for what you're doing for the hikers.
Thank you.
I know how much the hikers appreciate it. You'll always have those that don't understand a hostile life and don't understand how much work that goes in this. I personally know how much effort you put into making this what it is. This is a very clean and a very great atmosphere here, and I encourage the hikers to put it on your schedule when you're getting ready to come do a through hike and go ahead and try to touch base with them ahead of time because they'll be full in the future, I feel sure, during the prime season area. So let's talk about that just for a minute before close. If they're hiking the trail, the best thing for them to do is try to call y'all prior to Elk Garden or somewhere maybe and get a feel of how many people are here or what.
Well, typically northbound, they're going to call us at Hurricane Shelter. And Hurricane Shelter is 5 miles out from Dickey Gap, and Dickey Gap is where you get the free ride into Sufi Lodge.
Okay.
So that's part of your room rate.
Okay.
So with the free ride and the Epsom salt foot bath and the breakfast and the room, and I mean, it's a pretty good deal.
Real
And
good
it
deal.
works out to about $55 per person.
Yeah, really good
And-
deal.
But those who want a slack pack or who want to get in here a little bit early because of the weather or whatever, yeah, we usually start about Elk Garden is where people start to call us, and we're happy to go pick people up there. All the way clear up to Atkins, where you run into the alpaca farm, which is
Yeah.
kind of a brand new hostel that's
Which
doing
is
really
great.
well. I was just up there yesterday, and they've got a good offering up there.
Yeah, I'm
too.
gonna go up there and try to meet those folks Friday
Yeah.
and see it later. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna keep you any longer. We're at a 10-minute mark, and I know people get tired of watching
Uh-oh.
videos, but we're gonna let you go. But again, I want to thank you for what you're doing, and anything
thank
you
you.
want to say as we close out.
I just want to say, come and try my food.
There you go. Come get the good food.
Everybody
And
tells me I'm a good cook.
Come get a biscuit.
come get a biscuit, and I'll vouch for that because I just got finished eating one of them.
I also cook. I can cook Mexican. I cook Asian. I do kind of an Asian Arabic fusion quite often.
Okay.
Middle Eastern food.
She's being modest. She does it all. So,
Very
but we
good.
usually only make one meal, so the hikers have to
Yeah.
have a consensus.
I kind of, that's another reason for calling ahead, because we kind of talk a little bit on the phone before they get here, and I know how many I'm expecting for dinner, and then I also kind of know if I've got a vegetarian in the mix, if I need to
Okay.
work around that, or, if people don't want meat, or they don't eat beef, or whatever,
We're going to go over
Well,
11 minutes.
I think we've given them a good picture of what we've got, and that you can tell just what they're saying, guy. Very accommodating. Thank y'all again for our video, and we'll be seeing you up the trail, maybe on the trail as you pick up hikers. Bye bye.